Hey guys, my name is Nick and welcome to Watch This Now. The Platform is a new horror film now streaming on Netflix that got buzz after playing at festivals last year, but it's one of those rare festival favorites that actually lives up to the hype. The Platform takes place in a prison of sorts that is the physical representation of the social hierarchy. And the setup of this facility is like this. Each cell is a level. Each level obviously stacked on top of one another. There are 2 inmates per level with a big hole in the middle of the ground where each day a platform comes down, bringing the inmates food. At the top level, that platform is covered with food, but as it goes down, it is picked off by inmates, leaving people at the bottom to starve while those at the top feast. And we follow a man who voluntarily submits himself to this program in order to get himself a degree. It's plot stuff, but hey, we follow his journey as he jumps from one level to the next, and we see as things go from okay to bad to worse to awful to what the hell am I watching? Being the proud fat person that I am, this movie is my nightmare. But for anyone who says keep the politics out of my movies, I have to say this is the type of movie that really speaks to our cultural moment. And no matter what level you're on, you can probably relate to this in some way. This movie really speaks to the human condition and how the horrors of our environment can really create the horrors within our minds. Plus there's gore and nudity, so something for everyone. On a technical level, I thought this movie was well above par of what we expect to see in movies that go straight to streaming, but the acting in it is so good and kept me very engaged throughout the film. We've got characters to root for and against, but also those characters in the middle, and it's fascinating to see the way that they are explored. I just loved the way that this movie was directed by, I'm gonna botch it, Galdurgestula Uritia. There's a stark color palette to this film that is regularly accentuated when that platform of food comes down, and it's so cool how each level, they all look the same, but it really feels like we're going all over this facility, and it could be the same set used with just different numbers on it, yet you still feel like you're transported all over the place throughout this movie, which just goes to show again how engaging and well done it is. One thing that I didn't care for was that this movie was dubbed, because I would have just preferred to hear it in Spanish, but I always have the subtitles on Netflix, so I feel like those had the original dialogue, and seeing that paired with the dubbing was kind of funny, but I didn't let that detract from the movie. But I do think the dialogue in this movie was really inspiring to me as a writer, because it kept things interesting and fresh even when there wasn't anything disturbing happening. But I would have liked to see some of those social disparities explored a little bit more. They're touched on, but I think this movie really could have gone deeper. But as it is lean and mean, and I just have to say I don't really love the ending. However, I do think the script overall is pretty good, even though it doesn't really give the answers I think a lot of people might be looking for from this movie. Listen, I can't say this is gonna be the movie for everyone, but I know that you're looking for something to watch on Netflix tonight, and you've got an hour and a half to kill. So if you like your horror films that have something to say, but also deliver some bloody surprises, then I can't recommend The Platform enough. I'm gonna give The Platform a 4 out of 5. I think this movie is the best horror film I've seen this year. It is so fantastic. It has rich characters, great direction. It is simple but interesting and effective story. This movie's gross. It's gory, it's disturbing. This movie has a whole lot going on. So if you're watching it and you're thinking for a moment, I'm not sure about this, all I have to say is keep watching. What did you guys think of The Platform? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions on this one. Thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it as always. Don't forget to like, share it with your friends, subscribe to Watch This Now so I can keep you all kinds of entertained while under lockdown. That's it for this video, guys, but I'm not gonna stop you from watching another.